So if you don't know me already, I am Chloe Shay, and enjoy this video. Leave a comment for engagement. Like, I know all of you had a childhood. If you did not have a childhood watching Disney Channel, how sad. How literally sad. And you all have opinions whether the old Disney or new Disney is better. So like, leave them below. I reply to all my comments and it helps me with engagement. So make sure to leave a comment. Like literally anything. I'm gonna go for a bit of history. History lesson, yes. My A-level studies is coming to use. I know how to use Wikipedia and get some history on Disney Channel. But if you didn't know, Disney Channel was originally called The Disney Channel. And it was launched April 18th, 1993. So, a long time ago. But like, it wasn't the popular sitcoms we all know Disney Channel for, like Hannah Montana or This Is Wavy Place. It was like, you know, like cartoons and like really kiddie stuff. Like the first two shows on the Disney Channel was Good Morning Mickey and The Pooh Corner. I know, it's Welcome to the Pooh Corner.
Everybody's waiting here at Pooh Corner.
That actually reminds me of something. When I was like really young, I had a joke book. And it was like a gross joke book. And there's one joke that I memorised because I thought it was so funny. I thought it was the funniest thing in the world. But it was, why did Piglet look in the toilet? You can probably guess. Because he was looking for poo. Any opportunity I could to tell that joke, I did. So, that's my 7-year-old showing. They didn't really start doing sitcoms to the mid-90s. And then in the early 2000s, that's when the sitcoms really blew up with Even Stevens, Lizzie McGuire, The Proud Family, Kim Possible, That's So Raven, Lilo and Stitch, Phil of the Future, American Dragon, and The Sweet Life and Zack and Cody. Those are from 2000 to 2005. And in that, there was 16 shows. And I only picked out the ones I recognise, the ones I kind of watched. Like, my favourite all time is Wizards of Wavy Place. I actually bought a year of Disney Plus just so I can rewatch Wizards of Wavy Place. And I love it. And then Sweet Life on Deck, Good Luck Charlie, Ant Farm, Liv and Maddie, and Girl Meets World. So I have like a good 6. Like if I had to do top 5, I'll kick Liv and Maddie off. But those are my favourites. I know nobody asked, but I sincerely felt the need to share my opinion. I read an article, and in the USA, in 2014, Disney Channel got 1.96 million monthly viewers. Just keep that number in your brain. Do you want to guess how many monthly viewers they got in 2019? Just, you know, hold your thoughts. 0.53 million. In 5 years, more than half. Like, I haven't done maths since March. I think it's more than half. Yes, and let me just take maths out of the equation. I don't want to start confusing myself. One thing that made me want to do this video was I read an article a couple months ago by The Sun, and it was saying 1st of October, all the Disney kids shows in the UK aren't going to be there anymore. So Disney Channel, Disney XD, Disney Junior, they're just not going to be on in the UK anymore. You'd have to find the shows on Disney Plus. The Sun speculated that the decision to drop Disney channels came from like the declining viewership, as I said, but that's from the USA. The Sun had some more UK statistics. In 2010, 4 to 15-year-olds watched 11.5 minutes of Disney channels. So like Disney XD, Disney Junior, Disney Channel a day. Now, it's only 1.3 minutes. Like, that's literally just surfing the channels. Yeah, that's like so bad. Many people that aren't in the UK don't really like realise that the UK is 3 countries. Oh no, wait. 4. England, Wales, Scotland, Northern Ireland. Yes, 4. I don't even know myself. So that's 4 countries no longer being able to just go on Sky or go on Virgin Media. Those are like the main providers in England. and like just watch Disney Channel, which is kind of crazy because Disney Channel was like all the rage for a couple years, like especially in my life. I still kind of love Disney Channel. It's just so nostalgic. That's why I have Disney Plus. But you know, there's an age-old debate of like, oh, Disney Channel has old like horrible shows now. Like I actually did a video about like rating Disney Channel shows that I'd never heard of, because I haven't been watching Disney Channel like on the TV for a good 4 or 5 years now. I don't know why I never posted that video. It's fully edited, but it's just not out there. But if you want it out there, comment it down below. But also kind of realised at the end of that video was that the new Disney Channel shows aren't that bad. Like, they're not that bad. I started watching Disney Channel when I was like 4 because of my older siblings. So say I started watching 2008. I was 4 in 2008. And I stopped like 2015, when I was 11, halfway through year 7. And so I've kind of experienced 2 generations of Disney, the Wizards of Waverly Place and stuff like that. Oh, the Girl Meets World, Liv and Maddie, Casey Undercover. Casey Undercover is actually the last Disney Channel show I've watched the whole of. I watched like first season with Andy Mack, but that was it. But from me watching the 2 different generations of Disney shows, like, they're not bad. Like, I want to squash that debate of the old Disney being better than new Disney. Like, the Disney Channel movies, definitely. I have watched the first 2 minutes of Zombies, and man oh man, is that movie trash. It's just utter trash. I'm sorry, but...
I'm Zed, and yeah, I'm a zombie.
I just thought of something, like, the target audience for, like, zombies, it doesn't seem for 9 or 10-year-olds. It seems like 4-year-olds. This is really weird. Like, for me, I loved Descendants when it came out. I was 11 when Descendants came out. So when Descendants 2 came out, I was, like, 12 or 13. I was like, Disney is a bit childish, but I'll watch it anyway. And Descendants 3 came out last year, and I wasn't, like, blinded by the fact that it was a Disney movie. I wasn't like, oh, I don't want to watch Disney movies. I'm too old. I'm 15. I'm a big girl now. Nope. Because my pride was gone. Descendants was like one of my favourite movies. I had watched it a good 10 to 15 times. But the third one, it was bad. Bad. It just seemed like something targeted at like a 5-year-old. And I don't know why Disney kind of changed it. It's very weird that Disney try and change their audience. But I think it's because they kind of realise people are like going off Disney younger and younger. But like, they just try and rope in the older audiences. Because think about it. If you're 15 when Descendants came out, yes, many people still watch Disney Channel at 15. But let me just throw that out there, 15. 2 years later, when Descendants 2 came out, you'd be 17. You wouldn't have that much of an interest to continue, but you still like may feel a draw to the storyline, so you may still watch it. And Descendants 2 was very mediocre. It was okay. Like, it wasn't as bad as the third one. Like in my books, first one is like a 7. Second one is like 6, 5.5, and the third one is like a 3. But wait even 2 years later for the third one, you would then be 19. And if you watch with that third one, you at 19, you really wouldn't get through it. I don't know how I watched the whole thing. I don't really want to slander Descendants because I love it so much, but like, they should be aiming to like, not make it more mature because it's a Disney Channel, but like, make it more interesting for the people that, especially with a franchise, that stick with it. Like, they did it with High School Musical. Like, people that watched the first time High School Musical at 15 probably watched the third one at 19. Like, I'm pretty sure that's what my siblings did. Enough of that, but like, there are some bad Disney shows. Not all of them are good. In my opinion, the fall of Disney Channel started with this.
What did he say? I don't trust him.
When they invited the YouTuber, or then Viner, is Viner a word? Vine star? Jake Paul to be in Aardvark. I'm joking, like, Jake Paul can't act, but like, that's not the reason Disney went downhill. But I do think that YouTube actually plays a huge part in Disney like going downhill. Because, you know, I don't think Disney can compete with like the growing YouTube audience. Like, YouTube is free. And I know that when we had Disney Channel and stuff, my mom had to pay extra for the kids' channels. And parents a lot of the day nowadays, sorry, excuse my inability to speak, but like YouTube is free. And more people are like just getting wrapped into the world of YouTube. Like me, I actually started watching YouTube late. I didn't really start watching YouTube till I was like 12. And yes, I did start with the Paul brothers. I was part of the Logan, but I was never part of the Jake Paulers. I was Logan member. And I'm proud, but we all have to admit that Logan Paul's a superior brother. But anyway, back on track. Lego, yes, Lego is still relevant, surveyed 300 children from the age 9 to 12 in UK, USA and China. In USA and UK, being a vlogger or YouTuber ranked as like the top aspiration. Number one, then a teacher's number 2, athlete, like a footballer, number 3, musician, number 4, astronaut, number 5. And like, they're 9. Being a vlogger slash YouTuber wasn't really a real job until like 10 years ago. Like, you wouldn't have been able to make money from it. Like, I've recently found out how much YouTubers make, and it's just mind blowing. Like, I'm technically a YouTuber, but I'm unpaid because I'm a small YouTuber. By the way, shameless plug, subscribe if you haven't already. That is crazy. Like, children are just changing their whole career aspirations because they're watching a lot of YouTube and looking up to YouTube and stuff. Being an actor or actress isn't even on that list. Like, when I was a child, I was dying to be a Disney Channel actress or actor. Everyone I knew wanted to be a Disney Channel actor. Like, I would be practicing the lines that were speaking. There's American actors. I remember seeing an interview with Lana Condor on, yes, the Lily Sing show. Lana was like, oh, I wanted to be a Disney Channel actress so bad. I was practicing and you're watching Disney Channel, you know, the blah. One thing I realised, I don't know if it's just England or it's just me, I've never seen that you're watching Disney Channel thing, and unless it was online or whenever I went on holiday to America. Like, they didn't have that in England. I'm just putting that out there. Like, I feel like I have been robbed of something. Yes, I feel robbed. I was robbed of having that. I'm practicing that as well as practicing my acting. I actually dreamed. I wanted to be Sheila Gomez so bad. I wanted to be an actor in Wizards of Waverly Place so bad. Like, yeah, like, I even kind of like begged my mum to like go to like this acting school on Saturdays. I did that for a couple of years. I don't think I was that good, but yeah, she spent hard-earned money on me to do that. Thank you, mum. Bit useless, but it made me happy, and I thought I was gonna be the next Selena Gomez. So the whole YouTube thing kind of ties in to the change in trends in generations. Like, Disney Channel wasn't like seen as cool anymore. Children don't want to be Disney Channel actors. They want to be YouTubers. They want to be vloggers. They want to be the next Mr. Beast. I want to be the next Zoella. Is Zoella cool? I can't think of any big YouTubers that aren't Logan and Jake Paul. I can only think of TikTok stars now. I don't know. I really don't know. But YouTube is the thing that's cool. YouTube is what everyone wants to do. It may be more entertaining because it's more in one-to-one. Like, it really feels like they're having a conversation with you. Believe it or not, I'm actually having a conversation with a camera. Like, you fall into the trap of believing that YouTubers are your friend. Like, I've done that so many times. Like, I love YouTubers. I spend way too much time on YouTube. Like, I think my screen time for YouTube is 2 hours a day. Like, that doesn't seem like that much, but like, I go to school and I only really have like a good 6 hours of downtime. So 2 hours out of 6 of downtime isn't studying. That's actually quite a lot. And then I have like 3 hours of Netflix. And so YouTube actually takes a lot of my time, especially because I do make YouTube videos. I have to edit and stuff. Yeah, but on average, there are 3 million visitors a day for YouTube. 3 million. That is a lot. A lot. Like, and I'm pretty sure there are over 1 billion users. And there's 7 billion people in the world, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. I really don't know. I don't know where I'm getting the number 7 from. I just think I heard that number somewhere. But let's just say 7. 1 in 7 people, over 1 in 7 people use YouTube in the world. That's like great. Well, not great, but that's like a lot. You know it's a lot. I don't know why I'm reiterating so much how much it is. But that is so much. And like, I really think the core reason for Disney falling or Disney being like less popular than it was a good 10 years ago was its failure to like adapt and change trends and generations. I kind of tried with Bizaardvark, like getting Jake Paul on because he was like an influencer. Man, oh man, was that a mistake?
Neighbor from hell? Disney Channel star Jake Paul is accused of making life miserable for his neighbors in fancy West Hollywood.
And the show Bizaardvark, I did watch a couple episodes when it was out, but it's about basically YouTubers. They don't call it YouTube. I can't remember what they call it, but it's YouTubers. It's about teenage YouTubers. So I really don't know what to recommend. It's so weird. I'm not a child, so like, I don't know. Well, I'm under 18. I'm 16, so maybe you can consider me a child, but I'm not like a young child that watches Disney Channel anymore. Like, I watched the odd episode on Disney Plus of like my old favorite shows, but like, Disney really needs to like modernize and change with the times. I think they need to steal from Brat. I know that's a low ball, picking at the low hanging fruit, but like, get the TikTokers to do a medical drama on the Disney YouTube account, or I don't know, medical dramas taken. It could be like Chicago Fire and they can be firefighters, or Chicago PD and they can be police officers. The options are endless. The options are actually endless. I hope you really like chatting with me. Like, I made a lot of notes. Like, this is, well, 3 pages. I know it's weird to say, but this is actually something I'm really passionate about, Disney Channel. It was my childhood, and I was really shocked when Sky and Virgin had announced that they were no longer going to have Disney Channel, because, yeah, I just assumed, I knew that there was an influx of children watching YouTube, but I assumed that they were still watching Disney Channel. I knew there was fools in the numbers, but in 5 years, literally over half. I don't know how I can reiterate it more. That's crazy. It's actually crazy. People that created YouTube, they're just raking in the money, man. But like, that is actually crazy. That number is astronomical. I learned that word in a Travis Scott song, so, you know, trying to improve my vocabulary. If you liked this video, please like and subscribe to see more. Also, follow me on Instagram at Chloe Shay. The link is in the description, as it is always. Watch one of my playlists. I have playlists for different videos I do. Check out some other of my videos. Share this if you think one of your friends, family, anyone you know would like this. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, wherever you are. Bye. I'm Chloe Shay and you're watching Disney Channel. Beep, 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 beep.